Download the app today. We are sanctioned this evening by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Executive Director Jeff Mullen, Chairman Dallas Hahn. Your ringside physicians all evening long, Dr. Damon Zavala, Dr. Raimundo Leon, Dr. Tristan Cooper, and Dr. Vicky Mazzarana. And the best timekeepers in the business, Steve Esposito and Steve Mazzagatti. This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the super middleweight division. Our judges at ringside, Chris Flores, David Hudson, and Don Trella. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Celestino Ruiz. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, presented in association with Joe DeGuarda's Star Boxing. He weighed in at 166.3 pounds, wearing all black trunks. His record, 14 victories with 4 defeats. 11 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, Lucas de Abreu. Introducing out of the red corner, he weighed in at 167 pounds, wearing red trunks. His record is perfect. 8 fights, 8 victories, 7 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Anzio, Italy, Giovanni Sarchiotto.
Giovanni. Okay, guys. Tenilo instrucciones en el camerino que una pelea limpia y protéjase siempre. I gave you guys your instruction in the dressing room. Give me a clean, fair fight, start to finish. Anything below your name right here is low. Anything right there is low. Good luck.
Celestino Ruiz, the third man in the ring. That is Giovanni Sarchiotto, who joined the military boxing program at age 14 and then the full military army at 18. And he's still an active serviceman, taking on Lucas de Abreu from Sao Paulo, Brazil, who decided, I'm going to be a southpaw inside the ring because I like Rocky movies. And hey, that's why he started fighting. Nice stab jab and a jab to the head from Lucas de Abreu, who's active here in the early going, Tim.
Yeah, he's getting after it. He's not allowing, and I'm going to call him Giovanni because I don't want to screw up his last name. Just getting after, just jumping on him right away. Not allowing him to set his feet and get, ooh, my goodness. He let him set his feet right there, then hit them body shots right there.
That
vicious body shots.
Sarchiotto says, you know what? You got quick hands, but can you get away from these?
Again, southpaw versus orthodox. You're looking to get your foot, your lead foot on the outside of the southpaw, and vice versa for the southpaw. To be able to line up your backhand, which is your power shot. And you're always fighting for position with the lead hand. Always a lead hand battle as well. A lot of times we just talk about the foot placement, but we never talk about the hand placement. The higher your hand is to be able to knock down the guard or knock down the jab hand of your opponent, the better it is. You have more control over his guard or his lead hand.
Nice overhand right from Sarchiotto, allowing the Brazilian to commit with the jab and then coming over the top. Ooh, nice short left hook from Sarchiotto. He's trained by Wally Moses, the grandfather of the 2-division champ, Shakur Stevenson, who will look to become a 3-division champ in tonight's main event on ESPN.
Oh, I like the switch right there from Abreu. Switching from orthodox to southpaw. And as you see, he's having success moving forward right away. Giovanni just couldn't react fast enough mentally to adjust to the change in stance.
Nice jab there from Sarchiotto. Tries to slow things down because Abreu was off to a quick start here in the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this first round. That probing jab downstairs sets up that left to the body.
And I like that. I like the fact that he's changing levels. He's not just strictly just shooting for the head. A lot of times you get these young fighters that come in here and they just want to headhunt. But actually changing levels, surprising your opponent, switching up your attack. Very important. keeps your offense hidden.
Ooh, nice
beautiful
right hand. That one shook the legs of De Abreu. And Tim, you talk about the judging and the damage. You know, a great round for Lucas De Abreu, controlling it behind the jab, but then he gets hurt by Sarchiotto with that right hand.
And that one punch can put him back, can move that meter a little further towards his side as well. And he probably pulled off that round right there, Giovanni.
All right, let's listen in to Wally Moses in Sarchiotto's corner.
Giovanni, very good. But keep using your jab. More jabs. Start stabbing him now. He coming forward. Okay, stab him. Low, one high. Right hand, more. Okay? All right? Okay, pick it up. Okay? Attacking him. All attack.
Okay.
All right. Okay?
Yeah, big. Oh, se sei col sinistro rapido, tu hai sinistro, il destro lo prendi sempre, non cascare con quel destro. Ok. E lì, e stai lì.
Rapido.
Lo devi pressare, Gio,
Ok.
senza cascarmi sui colpi.
Yo,
Hai
yo.
sempre accusato il destro.
Don't follow, pop. Boom, straight forward.
So Wally Moses throwing in a rapido in there. He wants it to be a little bit faster and more activity, especially from that right hand, because Tim, he saw how effective that right hand was there in that at the end of that first round.
Yeah, that was a beautiful setup too, also with a throwaway left hook just to get Abreu to move that way towards the right hand. He snuck it right down the middle.
Excellent round for De Abreu up until that right hand of Sarchiotto.
Again, I'm looking at foot positioning. When I'm looking at southpaw versus orthodox, that's what I'm looking at, foot positioning. Yes, you can move right. Yes, you can move right, but you got to have the right distance because you're right in the line of fire for the left hand from the southpaw. As you see occasionally, Giovanni, he gets hit with the left hand because he's a little bit too close. He set up his attack a little bit too close, and especially when he's moving right. He has to be careful of the left hand coming from Abreu.
He's moving right into that power hand. Now you see the switch from De Abreu to the orthodox stance. A big fan of Mike Tyson, so you can see the aggressiveness and where that comes from. Looked like a good body shot, and referee Celestino Ruiz admonishes him for being on the belt line.
Well, the biggest issue with Abreu a lot of times is he falls in. He's a taller man. He falls in after his shots, and that gives just a split second him being right in front of Giovanni, and Giovanni just tees off occasionally with shots, like pop shots like that. You know, Abreu's tall. He got, you know, he probably has a longer reach, no doubt about it. So he should use his reach and stay on the outside. He's having success in being able to pick off Giovanni, but anytime he falls in with shots, he's going to get hit.
There's that jab once again from Sarchiotto. Now you see the stab jab from De Abreu. Not as effective as he is from the southpaw stance, I think, in terms of landing that jab, because he's there to be countered from Sarchiotto from the orthodox stance.
Yeah, he's all gas.
Ooh, there it is.
He's always coming forward. Nice counter right there. Beautiful right cross.
Nice combination, too, from Sarchiotto.
Stop. Hey. Don't do that.
But again, a lot of fighters, they change from orthodox to southpaw. But what's the plan? What's the
Yes.
initial plan? Why? I mean, when southpaw was working, you should just stick with it. I don't understand why you're going to switch. Nice right hand right there, though.
I mean, giving him different looks is Lucas De Abreu, definitely, but he seemed to be a lot more effective from the southpaw stance. Well, he was, nice left to the liver there.
Well, right now he's having a lot of success. He's doing a good job and just letting his hands go.
But he seems more susceptible, Tim, to the offense of Sarchiotto.
Well, his defense is not that good to begin with, period. I mean, again, you see him jab and then he falls in, gathers his feet, he gets caught.
Nice combination from Sarchiotto. It's a big weekend here in Vegas, starting off with tonight's packed card and world title fights. Formula One closing out the show on Saturday. Here's what some of the fighters had to say about what it's like having F1 in town.
It feels great to have F1 here in Las Vegas. It's a racetrack in my backyard. I'm excited for other beautiful fans to be here.
F1 is another big event, especially in our city. It's always popping, everything's always going on in Vegas. They're fixing up the roads and making everything look nice. They got the strip all done up.
Voy a estar un día más aquí en Las Vegas, pero pasarla bien, divertirme y observar un poco de lo que es la Fórmula 1.
It's been amazing seeing Las Vegas transform into a racetrack. It's It's actually really crazy.
This F1 weekend is big. That's huge for them to create a whole track just for one weekend. And to be a part of that weekend is amazing.
In the house is Charles Leclerc, who drives for Scuderia Ferrari. 2022 runner-up in the Drivers' Championships, had 11 podiums, 3 wins, 9 pole positions, was just on the pole in Sao Paulo, and then in Mexico as well in the front row. And he loves street races, and that's exactly what he'll get to drive. Starting tonight at 8:30, it will be the first practice run on the streets of Las Vegas. And Charles Leclerc is here to see the next fighter, Hugo Micallef, the French prince from Monaco. That'll be 8:30 local on ESPN2, 11:30 Eastern, but you'll want to watch our championship fights first. Round 3 of a scheduled 6-round fight. Giovanni Sarchiotto in the red trunks taking on Lucas de Abreu, a Brazilian and an Italian inside the ring. And Tim, a lot of action so far in the first couple of rounds.
Yes, it has been. Going back and forth. Both guys are landing some significant punches on each other. I like what I'm seeing right now from Abreu. He's actually using his jab and using his reach. And he's not falling in so much, so he's having a lot of success from the outside right now.
Nice short left hook from de Abreu from the orthodox stance.
Giovanni gets lazy. He gets lazy. He stands up. He puts himself in bad position, just raising up on against the ropes. That's a dangerous thing. You don't want to raise up against the ropes because you become a target. You square it up, you know. And if Abreu, excuse me, if Abreu was just to throw a looping shot, he can catch him and hurt him.
Nice counter right again
and
from
then both
de Abreu, and then
right
Sarchiotto counters with the same shot. And I think the power that Sarchiotto has in his hands is evidence, as now de Abreu with the left hook is sent to the canvas.
There it is.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ¿Tú estás bien? Mírame. Anda para acá. Ven para acá. Enséñame algo.
Got to see his survival tactics now. See how he survives.
You remember last week it was Celestino Ruiz stopping the fight. We thought it was early, but it was actually on time because the fighter went to the hospital. And here, there's no doubt, it's time to stop the fight as Giovanni Sarchiotto sends Lucas de Abreu to the canvas for the second time. And what an impressive victory for the fighter out of Italy. The fighting soldier comes up with the win, Tim, and he had to hustle for this one.
You know what? I was actually looking forward to seeing Giovanni fight. He's a slugger. I like him. You know, he has good boxing ability. He has strong punches. He definitely deserves some respect in here. As far as Abreu goes, he was defensive. He was extremely defensive right there. You know, there's nothing he can do. You know, he didn't have his legs underneath him. He didn't have his mindset underneath him, and the referee saw that. And I mean, that last right hand that he took, I knew it was over after that.
All right, let's take a look at exactly how this fight ended. The first knockdown, it was all the power right hand from Sarchiotto.
I just tell you this, Giovanni, he understands distance, he understands his range. He knew that Abreu was actually going to be withering away. You know, he felt it, he felt him weakening, and he came with combinations. He bagged him up, he had him against the ropes, and it was target practice after that. Beautiful left hook right there to finish the action. And it's the end right there. That right hand right there, that the referee is going to jump in right after that right hand. But this crushing shot right on the chin of Abreu, that was enough for him to see. That's a beautiful shot right there. Straight, accurate, momentum coming forward. Good power right there from Giovanni.
And Sarchiotto just stayed within himself, Tim. He didn't get over anxious. He set up his shot and he just went and punished de Abreu.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely. I mean, you know, when you get in the ring, you just don't go in there and throw punches. You know, you have a game plan. You let him weaken little by little, and you know, you take advantage of the opportunities when you want to step on the gas, when you feel him weakening, and that's exactly what he did. He weathered the storm early. He took some shots. You know, he seems to have like he has a good chin, but you know, he was just a more skilled fighter tonight. And you know, and he displayed that.
Abreu got out to a quick start, but it was Sarchiotto who finished the fight. Mark Chinook has the official time of the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside T-Mobile Arena, referee Celestino Ruiz calls a halt to this bout at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 3. For your winner by technical knockout.